Tangled Puppet. Hit that like, share, and subscribe for me. All right. So it's 11:11. I hope you had a beautiful day. I hope that this portal was wonderful to you and your connection. Let's get some sage in here and clear out some energy. And then let's get this reading started, because you can always go back and rewind it. Let's get you some smudging going. You're probably like, B, why do you got stripes and dots on? Let me tell you, it's because this has to do with my reading. It's the twin flames. They're connecting dots. They're intertwining. They're grid working. They're coming in alignment. Okay, so let's get this good sage going in here and give you some clean energy there. All right, Archangel Michael, the ancestors, the angels of the highest vibing order, we ask that you come into this present moment, giving us guidance and clearance along this twin flame reading that we're about to do, so that every person can grow, heal, and evolve the way that they need to, the way that you would have them. Holy Father, in your holy name we pray, as above, so below. All right. Passion ignited on the bottom. But today's energy for the reading is the angels are coming in bringing you this energy of helping you with this soulmate relationship. And of course they are, because today the portal is open. Don't forget to use the energy at 11:11 tonight for that 11:11 portal. You can use it for an abundant amount of things. So, but there's magical protectors, magical guardians, maybe you have a garden, but you have spirit guides and ancestors that are helping bring this connection in. You also have divine talents that are helping bring in this connection. It's your emotions, though, that are helping bring this energy forward. You also have divine talents that are coming through that are going to help this spiritual connection come together. It's also going to help the emotions of the connection be worked through so that everything can come in alignment the way it needs to be. Honey, don't mess with my camera. So, when it comes to these divine talents, I'm going to go back and touch on this, but this has something to do with music, I have a feeling, because he's playing the flute. He's also channeling energy that's coming from the moon. The moon's going to help enhance these talents. Sorry, guys, I'm going to get with it. My son was really distracting me. But you have some clairaudience that is heightening at this moment. You also hear this loving voice, this nagging sound in the side of inside your mind, the side of your head, telling you, or maybe it's a person talking to you. This is your twin flame speaking to you, whether you know them or not. This is that loving, guiding energy that is helping you along this mission, okay? They also, on the 5D, are helping you work through emotion so that this connection can come in alignment. Your higher selves already know this connection exists. They're just trying to guide its vessel into the proper placement for this to come through, okay? But you're attracting wonderful news, something about on the 19th, okay? But this is going to bring in mind, body, and soul in alignment, into connections. It's wish fulfillment. It's intuition that's heightened. It's you holding your center to be able to connect in, to be able to ground down, to receive these messages. Also about your divine talent. Maybe you have arts and talents I'm picking up on. Divine gifts. You're gifted in the hands. I'm picking up on a group of people that's very gifted in the hands. Maybe you paint, you work with them. Maybe you're a carpenter, maybe you're a singer, but these are divine talents inside of you. Maybe that is how you're going to meet your twin flame if you don't know them. Or maybe that is going to bring you guys together as well. But you will know in this center that you are going to be holding in this place. Look, and the sirens going off, the dog's going off. So there's your clue, there's your sign. But this is a place where you are going to be able to go in, take that deep breath and release it. In that center, in that hold is where you can connect up to your divine self, that divine being, to God, that channel, that clear channel, okay? The way that this is going to start showing in your life, that this twin flame is, most of these unions are right on the verge of connecting up if they're not already in connection, okay? So you're going to start seeing devotion coming from your twin, from the energy, from the universe. This is as from yourself. You're going to be very devoted to following that internal flame inside of yourself. It's that leadership that's going to start. It's time for you to assume this leadership and this power, this position, and lovingly guide others as well. Something from your childhood, maybe this is somebody, or maybe this divine talent is from your childhood. It is going to resurface in your life. By the 19th, by the 15th, something is going to happen that is going to ignite your passion. It's also going to bring in celebrations. Trying to get the dog to start barking. It's like not. These divine talents are part of your life purpose. It's triggering a blessing in many areas of your life. Triggering a blessing, not a tower, a blessing. It may come in disguised as a tower, but I'm picking up on an energy that is going to be a sudden shift. But this is part of your life purpose. It's like pulling the trigger. It's going to shift that fast for you. It's going to put you on that career. It's going to put you in this surrender mode. You are going to start receiving. You're going to receive wisdom as light as a feather about this. You're going to know. It's just going to come in and be like, ah. It's going to stop you in your tracks. But this is that heart activation, that heart transmission that you need in order to remove this energy. This energy, whether it's career, relationship, friendship, just anything that you partake in life, you are about to see a big shift in it. It's going to be a difference in the energy. It's going to be going from needed all the time to wanted. People are going to constantly want your time and attention. It's going to be different than those who have always needed it. These people are like, if it's you're in your career, they're like, I'll pay if I have to, I'll pay. They don't even care. They want that energy. They want whatever this divine talent is that you guys hold. And so it's really going to bring in a big shift in your life in this recent future that's coming up, in this in this path that you're embarking on, that we're being guided down by our guides as a twin flame. This is also that everybody can come into alignment because there's a big mission on this earth. And that's the part of it that's the purpose. It's not just the love part, but there's a purpose to these missions. And it's to bring in the power of belief as well. Believing in love, believing in life, believing in finding somebody that is true for you. Somebody that you will spend your every waking moment enjoying every moment with this. I'm not saying there won't be trials and tribulations. I won't say that this person won't trigger everything inside of you. But each one of these is that lesson for that blessing. Because these connections are divinely guided. But they also have a mighty shield around them. So we have reached a stage now where there's lots of enemies on this stage with the twin flames, but there's such a mighty shield that they're like hitting the bubble. They can't get in. They're like, I wasn't done interfering. And they're like, no, you're not coming in here, buddy. It's off limits. No trespassing. Because something about an elder, maybe you're a medium, maybe you have a live elder, but I'm picking up on somebody in the spirit. Somebody has been teaching you in the spirit how to protect yourself, how to protect your energies, and also protecting the twin flames as a whole, not just each singular individual. This is as a whole community of twin flames. There's something with that divine talent that has to do with these creative genius writings that you've been doing. Maybe you've been learning to express your emotions in a state of rhythm through a flow of writing. But it was designed this way. This woman holds a key on her throat, so it's going to be something about singing the words that you wrote. This is your serpent's path to power. It's to take you to new heights. Somebody once told you this was forbidden fruit from you. If you're a singer or something, maybe they told you they didn't like the way you sound because they knew that if you ever did it publicly, it was over with. You would have a career. And that could have been this childhood thing that's coming back around. Some divine talent, this singing, maybe you're a writer and you sing, or maybe you make your own music, but it's something about this that is helping you rediscover your individuality. It's also helping you understand this spiritual truth, this information that you're channeling, because you're channeling them down through, you're channeling down information through these vibrations, whether it's playing an instrument, whether it's the paintbrush, whether it's singing. It's vibrations that are coming to you that's helping you get this information that you need. It's this divine intelligence that's going to help you have a different side of this perception whenever you fully come in alignment with your twin, when you fully awaken to that level. And these unions, these relationships, these partnerships that are about to take place are divinely guided, but there's an abundance that can only, it's a divine inheritance is what I'm hearing. And it's part of this energetic stabilization that you're going to get whenever this rainbow bridge connects in and holds in these two energetically, completely in a line, is connected. It's like the pot of gold at the end of each rainbow, and that's going to be each one of these twin flames. But you have courage to stand up for your beliefs, to keep searching, to keep guiding others with this leadership power that's allowing you to acquire this wisdom as light as a feather that maybe other people can't connect to, or they're not as easily as you do. Everyone has value, and abundance is your right though. So you have an abundant amount of value, and you're about to have an abundance in your life because of your value is what I'm hearing. Is there something that you haven't forgiven yourself for? Maybe a toxic relationship from your past. Maybe you haven't forgiven yourself because you haven't released a toxic relationship yet. And you feel so alone inside this toxic relationship, and that's part of the reason that you're held back from your twin flame. Well, this death of your twin flame union is only an illusion. It's only an illusion because as long as you keep yourself away, you will be away. It's divinely guided. It's divinely put together. The only thing that can stop it is you. So live in your bliss. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes your soul sing. Do it with kindness because it does count. But be you. Respectfully, be you. Stand up for what you believe. Stand up for this union. Stand up for what your heart sings, but never judge another while you're doing it. Because realize that every person is on their own individual path. And even if you or your twin flame is in separation, express your feelings through your talents. With this, appreciate your talents. There's a way that you can do that. And you know that, and you still don't relinquish your powers by doing that. Focus on the positive, but also build something from all of these emotions. If you're in separation and you feel like there's no putting this back together, well, this death is only illusion because you connect up in another time and place, another space, another time and place where all of these mistakes are erased, where a person just is connected because they know each other's soul and they're gently waiting on their vessels to connect in with its true self. Yeah, lead by example here. So you're here for a reason, but that's because of this big mission you have here on earth. You have a mission of strength. You have a mission of nurturing. You have a mission that is of cycles to help other people grow, heal, and evolve, okay? So hit them likes for me. Get them likes up if you're popping in and out of here. Go on ahead and share the message. Let's go on ahead and get this message rolling for other people. Twin flames, come on, get in here in this message with me so we can pick up on all this wonderful energy. Set your intentions in everything you do. Because you are a sovereign soul in a sovereign body. I am a sovereign soul in a sovereign body. As above, so below. I am attracting alike. What I send out, I get back. I am going to succeed at my divine mission. Positive affirmations. Start working them in your life. Make each day count because every person has 24 hours. What are you going to do with them? What are you going to do with them? If you got a lot of pain, what are you going to do with it? Are you just sitting there storing it inside of you so you can become an explosive volcano one day? Just needing to practice moderation here? I mean, because you're going to be spewing all that energy out. Everybody's going to feel like it's so toxic, like you need to moderate it. So what are you going to do with all this toxic sludge of emotions that you've never done anything with? Maybe they're resurfacing from your childhood, but I'm picking up on somebody that knows what I'm talking about. It's somebody who is supposed to be of service to others, but it's hard for you to be of service to others because you got so much going on internally that it's starting to affect you outwardly. Your struggle is a lesson. This lesson is that you have divine talents that you are not using, and they want you to express them from using them. So if you would use your, so I'm channeling this out, and then they're like, if you would use your divine talents to be of service to other people, also creating something from the pain, you would create something that would never leave anybody to stay the same. Any person who heard it, felt it, seen it would heal, grow, and evolve from it because there's going to be so much expression, so much growth, so much energy, so many emotions into this that it's literally going to change and affect the world because this is part of your divine contract. And look on the bottom, it says purpose here. I'm really picking up on that. You understand that losing something is the opportunity to appreciate it. So maybe you felt like you lost part of your talent. Maybe you feel like it went away. This is not really a talent reading, but this is a divine twin flame reading, and they're really wanting me to express the fact that these divine talents is part of this mission, part of this contract. Maybe the separation of these unions that are divinely
talented. They're supposed to express, well, maybe they're separated, but maybe you don't use them because of your self-esteem. Maybe you're afraid other people will judge you. Yes. You're afraid they won't love what you'll create. But here's the thing. Yeah, you're in denial about your talents. But acknowledge this fear and replace it with the light of awareness that this is part of your purpose. So that means you're ordained to do this talent. You're here to help people understand how to heal, grow, and evolve. So this will help them, okay? And so, yes, it's also going to bring an abundance. Part of your inheritance that comes with this twin flame contract and this financial stability to work on the legacy is to help you manifest as well into the physical reality. So this connection, this rainbow bridge between the two. Also, you're working on the law of efficiency right now. Maybe one of you is in giving, one of you is in receiving. When the other one is in receiving, the other one's in giving. You don't have to be in close quarters for this energy to be connecting up to you because it works from afar. One of them could have hurt their knee and had the bruise, but you could be limping over there from afar. You know, your unions. Know how your twin flames are connected. If you're a true twin flame, you will know. But this is going to bring growth and pride. Okay? Because you're going to find pride in finding yourself, finding your talent, knowing that this talent is literally a seed that God planted in you that's to grow. It's also to grow this connection. It's also to grow this union. And it's part of your mission here on earth, okay? But you're expanding your consciousness now, and it's bringing in this awareness. It's bringing in the fact that awareness to the fact that you love yourself and everybody else involved, and you want to do nothing but help humanity grow. So you're starting to nurture this idea with strength, okay? You sat down inside yourself and was like, all right, all this worry is wasted here that I'm doing about this. If I'm going to be who I am and what my soul says to do, then I'm going to start allowing it to do it. Okay? And so you started changing, you started doing it, and you realized you were good at it too. And you're about to express something. Okay, so maybe the person that I'm speaking to, you don't know your twin flame yet, and you're going to come into contact with somebody through this divine talent that is going to offer you some type of contract, and it's actually going to be something explosive between the two of you. That's what I'm picking up on here tonight. But just continue to have patience because it's working out perfect. Maybe you've been sitting alone in this hermit mode for so long going, oh my gosh, God, I'm definitely ready. And he's like, I'll be the judge of that. Let me keep preparing you. Let me keep trimming you up. Let me keep glowing you up because that's what you're doing. He's like, you have my eternal light. These emotions that you've been expressing, I need you to see both sides of this, my side and your side. If I enter you into this connection now, maybe you're not prepared. Maybe he's not prepared. Maybe she's not prepared. But you know what? You'll eventually find out if you rush this and do things against my will. So let me be the driver of this ship. Let me be this captain of this ship and put you in the perfect place of this destiny. And so that's what you're doing. You're seeing all sides with this change of perception. You're getting it now. It keeps coming back to this death card, but it's merely an illusion for new beginnings. Yes, it's balanced. There's a balanced state for new beginnings coming in. This 1111 portal's bringing it in. Yeah, it's judgment coming in as well. It's understanding that everybody has their unique path and their unique challenges, okay? And that's what you've been working on, yes. And in these states of loneliness, it's because you're healing, growing, and evolving so that this all comes into balance. All right, so if you're a divine feminine in a twin flame union, let's pull your energy. Your energy is using your time well, making every moment count so that there's no regrets in the past, okay? So you're not fearing that you made a mistake anymore. You're just going with the divine flow. One more card for the divine feminine on the twin flame union. You have set your course, and that has to do with you making using your time well. But where you wish to go, have a plan, the right direction. So you know you want to go forward with this union. You're making a plan. You're no longer regretting anything, and you're not making any mistakes you will have to regret, because you know that you will answer for them. So you're not participating in that any longer. Yeah, that uncertainty. You don't like the feeling of uncertainty. You want to keep this energy of knowing that you're on your divine mission. So if it feels like it takes you off of it, you're not participating in it. All right, when it comes to the divine masculine on this twin flame journey, what's his energy, Holy Father? Keeping up. He's putting in a lot of effort, and they both have to do with time. So this completely balanced. This is a complete energetic transmission between the two of them. Yeah, I just see he does. She has this grin and this fierce look on her face. He is a little worried. He feels like he can't keep up all the way, but he is keeping up. So, yeah, and he's keeping up and wondering what will happen next. What about the divine masculine of the twin flame journey? He's realizing that he can't please everyone, just like in the same places where she's realizing a moments of regret. She don't want to regret anything, so she's not pleasing people. He's not pleasing people because he realizes that it's not his job to please everybody. He also realizes that he is getting to know the new him, and he is rare and free, and there's not many people like him, so he cannot expect everybody to be like him. Yeah, he's been going to nature a lot to replenish his energy. Yeah, it's when his energy falls down, he goes outside to wake up, to get a recharge on his energy, and that's helping him find the lesson of each situation. So nature, communing in nature. What did this divine portal do for the twin flame union today, Holy Father? It's bringing in some sense. It's time to talk sense, he said. That's what it did. Yeah, time to talk sense with these strange encounters of belief. So it's time to talk sense. You're about to have a strange encounter with somebody you don't know, and it's going to give you the power of belief. That's what it said. It's this new strange encounter with this divine twin flame. Yeah, wake up. It's your moment. That's what God's saying. Yeah, you're about to have to make a choice, because you're never going to be in a jam regardless, but you're about to have to make a choice, because all of a sudden, what about this talk sense? Talk sense about what, Holy Father? You're about to get some inspiration. All of a sudden, in the middle of an afternoon, in a golden afternoon, you're going to have a strange encounter with somebody. Yep, and you're not going to be able to cover this up. There's no fact, there's no denying who this will be in your life. Yeah, and there's no need to fear. Remembering how powerful you are will shine bright like a candle. Your eternal flame is shining bright like a candle. There's no need to fear, because somebody remembers who you are here. It's this soul connection from a long time ago. That's what I'm hearing, so long ago. What about these choices with the strange encounter? Yeah, curiosity, curiouser. So something is more curious. They're more curious. You're more curiouser. Well, this is a discovery. It's a weird discovery you're about to find out. But tell me more about this never in a jam today. What's this weird discovery? Yeah. Sovereignty, spiritual sovereignty, passing a test. That's what you're about to. You're going to see this person passes your test in every area, checks your box in every area. You know why they're going to pass that twin flame test? It's going to be that person. Yeah, ready for an adventure. It's the pause before action. I wonder what will happen next. You know what's going to happen next. You know you've been guided towards this. Yeah, and you're becoming braver, resilient, experienced, and your connection is growing stronger, which is also bringing in this fresh perspective. Somebody grew up But they grew from their experiences, exactly, and they chose who they become. And people are going to be so angry about this. They're not going to believe that you're going to get in this connection with this person. Their mouths are going to hit the floor. What? Who? How? How did this happen? Well, such a curious dream. Somebody dreamed of you. Somebody seen your face before returning to reality that morning. And so they're doing things in the right way for this connection now. They know who their twin is. They know who their connection is. They know who was in their dreams all along. Everybody from their dream was a little different. Every soul was a little different. Nobody's shoe fits Cinderella's. Nobody's foot fits Cinderella's shoe. It just wasn't right. It wasn't everyone, but it was you. Yeah. So they're following their own good advice. They got what they've seen, their third eye, what they know, what they feel. And in the middle of the night, things are going to happen. It's going to change glad. You're not going to have to manage to be glad anymore and create your happiness. Your happiness is coming right to the front door. Ding dong. Yes, impossible things are happening for you, coming true for you right at this very moment. Let me see. Like I said in the beginning, this is going to be a big shift, a big change. Like, it's going to feel like a tower moment, but it's not. Like a tower of blessings. Like, oh my gosh, could you get any better? A sudden shift of nothing but blessing. You want to stick your thumb up?
I was saying good job on how I did walking.
Oh, yeah, right. Thank you, baby. Right, somebody's going to tell you good job. They ain't coming out to tell me good job, Mom. I love that kid. But this twin flame union, it's channeling the energy that it needs to. It's being manifested out the way that it's supposed to. Show me about this, Holy Father. Yeah, okay, so you have these divine couples, this union that were in a stages of emotions. There were so many emotions, ocean of emotions here. But then all of a sudden you pop out, you pop your head out in this cup of love. And this person's like, whoa, I did that. I manifested that fast. Somebody thought that there was restrictions to this, to what they had been working on. Like somebody didn't see them moving through the night. Like somebody was trying to stop something without them even being able to fight. So they felt the energetic blocks put up. They didn't know what to do. They didn't know how to channel it. They didn't know how to fix it. So they prayed about it. They started nurturing the connection to remove these blocks. They went and sat inside themselves with this connection, with this purpose. And they're like, I understand we have to become one. How do we integrate in? How do we do this? How do I figure it out? I'm not for sure if I know that I'm not the only one feeling this. I know I'm only half of this connection, but I want to do the work for the two of us. So they went inside in spirit. They sat down. They acquired this wisdom that was light as a feather. Was like, when you heal you, it heals too. And that was what brought balance. That's what brought justice. So when I pray for me, I pray for you too. There's a child coming from this connection. It's going to be a divinely blessed child, a very talented baby. I see a little red-haired baby girl with green eyes. Yeah. I also see a boy who will have kind of auburn hair, and he kind of has brownish red eyes. He will be an earth sign. She is a fire sign. These babies will be born from this connection, from these twin flame connections. Yeah, they're spirit babies at this moment. But see, with the Six of Swords, they're in transition. They're trying to make their way down. Yeah, there could be 7 of them that I'm picking up on. But this is, it's It's 7 cups that God needed full to make this connection, these divine missions work on earth. Yes, to take leadership, to take action, to go forth, they're going to be rainbow children, star children, yes, with recognition. Their energy is going to be recognized globally. You'll be able to see it off of them from the moment they're born. Maybe they'll just be very beautiful kids to some people, but others will recognize the energy that these children hold. Yeah, that's the truth here with this King of Swords popping out. But I'm picking up on a King of Swords who's been sitting in a Two of Swords situation. He felt like somebody had a knife against his throat. But he's also sitting there at his own free will. You see, he's not bound. Nobody's making him stay there. Like, he chose to stay in this situation. She's even loosely holding the blade up like, yeah, okay. But this is about this equal give or take. It's these, it's the giving and receiving of this energy. He didn't feel like he was receiving something back. Yeah, he felt rejected with these 4 of Cups, like just something just wasn't working. Yeah, it's always battles, always fights. There's always all these people up against us. That's why I always keep walking off. That's why I always look so non-committal. This is why I want to bring inspiration. I told you it's this Emperor. He's speaking here. It's like I got to bring inspiration to this connection. There's always so many battles going on. Always so many people disapproving of this. It's always something. Yes, leaving me in this hangman position. Why is it always got to be like this? This is what I hear him saying. He's just like, blah. He's just going on and on. Maybe he's talking God. Maybe he's talking to himself. Maybe he's talking to this crow over here. But he's like, rah, 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 rah. Okay? And because of this, he's gotten this wisdom. Maybe that crow handed him that feather and was like, here, since you can't understand it like this, take my feather of wisdom over here and do something about it. Change it. You have the same 24 hours as me. You've got me out here flying around looking for all this information, coming over here asking me about it. Do something about it. Take your own feather and fly off with it and figure it out. He said, okay, so he acquired this wisdom, this knowledge he needed to be able to figure this out. He's starting to get it. He can get it. He's planning. He's in preparation. He's doing what he has to at this moment. Yeah, with the Fortune Fairy, I wish upon a shooting star that I didn't have so many regrets and I knew where you are. I wish upon a shooting star you would just come out wherever you are. Oh my gosh, it's beauty upon a shooting star. Why are you always so far? That's what I hear this man say. Yeah, with this fairy stallion, he's like, I'm going to jump on this horse and I'm going to take off to wherever you are. My heart will guide me. It will lead the way for me. It's a sacred lantern. It's this eternal flame that's lit from deep within. And so he's like, no more delayed nothings. No more delayed nothings. Okay, so I've been moving homes, as most of you know, and have my cards that I like to use are all packed out. So we're just working with what we have because it doesn't matter to me. I love them all. But we're going to go on to the Divine Feminine side of this. Where is she at in this? Now that I've channeled how this man is feeling, let's pick up on the feminine energy. Let's see what's going on. What about this feminine energy? This man, he's out here searching for this eternal flame, this light. He's looking in the stars. He's looking with all his might for this divine feminine of this twin flame. Where's this divine feminine at with her ways, with her thoughts? Where's her mind about this connection? 4 swords. She's healing, but she's also laying things to rest. She's also looking outward. She's trying to transform her mind to have some type of growth. Yeah, she's like, this is me. I have this connection. Oh my gosh, you don't say. She's like, oh my gosh, this transformation is going to look so beautiful. She's like, every rose has a thorn. But this is going to be so happy, so much fun. I've waited all my life. She's like, I've waited all my life to give someone this love. She can see it. She's like, yes. She's like, there's things that people don't know about me. What do they not know about this divine feminine? About her? all the love that she has inside of her, that she has waited for this perfect person to be able to display it to them. She's like, I have so many emotions. Recently, my heart was just open so much. In the middle of the moonlight, it opened, it changed, it shifted. And I have never felt so many emotions. But they're balanced. I just don't know what to do with them. Where do I put them? Where does this all go? She has an unbiased opinion about things as well. But she sees the growth in it. She can't wait for her dreams to be fulfilled. And as you can see, that was the King of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords popping out with this twin flame. Oh my gosh, this love is for me. This is for me. These new beginnings are for me. All of my dreams come true. Look, she's sitting there talking to the birds. She's like, and he is too. Look, they're both over here with equal energy. She's like, do you think this is really true? Do you think this is going to work out for me? Do you really believe that God is bringing me somebody that I can give all this love to? Because my heart is so open. And she has all of this growth around her. She's like, I'm so prepared. I've planned. I've got all these preparations. You can see all these tiny little stars like pinnacles down here. She's like, I prepared for each and one of these. She's got her third eye highlighted. She knows. She's like, I've been nurturing this love, this ability to show it. I've put in all the effort. Yeah, she's like, my inner child has been healed. It's transformed. And it's ready. It's ready with a star, and he's looking upon the stars, wishing to where you are. And she's like, hey, with the butterfly effect, what about this butterfly effect with the moon? I've been searching for you too. Oh my gosh. I went inward and I seen you outward. And at first I didn't know what to do. Yeah, so I went inward. I went and started reflecting. And the more I looked in each one of these cups, I seen you while seeing me. It was something in you that reminded me of me. So I didn't know what to do. I started rejecting parts of me, and I realized that was parts of you. So I want things to go forward. I'm taking off. I'm taking action. I'm rejecting things that don't serve me. Even with all of these reflections, I've went inwardly. I'm seeing things about me I've never seen outwardly. It's all of these love, these abilities to love. Look at all this green around this. My emotions, I've never seen so many emotions. That's where she's sitting. Yeah, she's like, I've been sitting here on the sideline watching myself, watching this connection come in. And I know that these restrictions that were supposed to cause us stress, that were supposed to keep us away, that were supposed to stop this wisdom. Yeah, it was all of this pain. Wasn't for nothing. She's like, I know it wasn't for nothing. It led me right back to you. It was so I could find you. And that's the Nine of Cups with the Three of Cups, and with the sunshine on the bottom, and the moon's out here. So she's completely balanced. She knows this connection. She's seen him. If you heard the way I channeled it out, she's seen him outwardly while looking inward, which means she's seen her connection in her soul. She's seen him. Yes. Look, a long, long time ago, we danced to a rhythm that only they knew. It was between the two of you. It was inspired action. It was expression. It was a soul song like nothing ever seen or felt. It was inspiration to others, yes, to their emotions. So she's like, I remember you. This connection was so strong. How could I ever forget you? Oh, and I have tingles going up the back of my head and all over me. She wished upon a star so that you would find her no matter where you are. And that's what's bringing in these 10 of Pentacles. That's how these binds were removed to keep you apart. Both people wished on a shooting star. So far apart, and it's bringing you together. Yes, with this Ace of Pentacles. So you got 11 Pentacles here all at once. The 10 of Pentacles with the 11th one. That's it. That's the 11-11. I'm telling you. Look, I'm seeing these people's little inner child. They're just grinning. They're like, yes, yes, I've waited on this love no matter what. It's in transition. It's happening now. I can feel it. I can feel it moving. I can feel it. I can feel it. I'm telling you, by the 19th, you're going to get a message about this connection. Yes. Anything that's been, look, the Empress on the bottom, anything that's been holding you in decision that you weren't for sure about, it's about to bring you in connection. Savage, it's okay, baby. But it's an equal give or take. It's the Queen of Wands. Getting a proposal. Somebody's coming in. It's a surprise proposal. For the workaholic, for the one who knows, for the one who cares, for the one whose heart's open, for... Do you believe in love after love? Because that's what I keep hearing. I feel something inside me saying, I'm really not strong enough. No, but do you believe in love after love? Somebody's like, I can feel something inside with this High Priestess, and that's the truth. Their eternal flame is guiding them. There's nobody or anything that can stop these connections to these twin flame unions. There's nobody in the world that can stop them. All right, guys, just get them thumbs up, hit them like, share, subscribe for me, because this is your twin flame reading. So right now, everything is active on both sides, and this outer worldly contract that you have, this divine mission, is coming out of stagnation with inspiration, with a wish. You know, and each one of the fairies are like connected on this, and each one of them, as they blew these wish balls, took off, and each one of those little fairies is helping bring this connection in. So you have a lot of fairy connections in this divine union. Oof, with a hiccup there, confirmation out of nowhere. But this commitment and this union is coming in like no other. So have a good night and just enjoy this process to this, because if you're the feminine, your Emperor is coming in fast, because I actually slid off the table. And if you're the Emperor, your divine feminine is already on the board, making preparation and plans to make this union work, to make this connection happen. Like I said, it's divinely guided by God. So with that, these new beginnings are coming. Just have a good night and know and welcome them in. Pray about it. Pray for your twin. Pray for yourself. Pray for these blessings.